are back. Episode 56 of the Eric and Tony Show.
Baby.
We're on a little 2-week hiatus. We are back and ready to go here with our special guest, Charlie Clark, also known as Charlie C. Lark,
That's the one.
podcaster.
This is an Oasis song, by the way.
This
We're
is our
celebrating today.
Oasis special podcast.
I'm going to turn off before you get a copyright strike.
And time.
We're all just very excited about the Oasis reunion. And
You should
by
just
all
be
of
in
us, I mean me and Tony. I don't know.
Just
Eric.
being like character the whole time and being like Liam, like, you fucking cunt.
Just the whole thing.
Yeah, just
I already
fucking
can't see.
cunt.
Let me take these off.
Just
My
all
brother's a
we
cunt.
all fight each other and just walk out in like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Just break up after
You
5
have
minutes.
to sit in for me and do my
Then we get in a fight and I leave.
Yeah, we're all excited to hear that. We're all big Oasis fans. We grew up with that music, and
You
then
say grow up, but the funny thing is,
well, we were kind of grown up
we were
already.
like, in our teens.
Yeah.
He was like in diapers.
Nah, I wasn't there for the prime. Mine was just experience through my dad. Like literally the whole house Oasis posters that my mum hated. You go over anyone
Really?
else's. Yeah, because it was a culture thing. It's not just the music. It's like everyone's lifestyle. They just try and live like those guys. Because
Yeah.
they were common as Mark, like everyone else, singing about being on the dole or unemployment, as you say, and
Oh, okay.
just having a good time still,
Yeah.
and just faking it till you make it. So everyone just latched onto that.
The crazy thing is they didn't have to fake it too long. That's like the thing is like, so in like, research for this podcast, I watched the Supersonic documentary on HBO and HBO Max, soon to be sponsored. And
Nice.
like, it's crazy, man. Like just the fact that like they went from being like just two dudes, like Noel really liked music when he was always like, strumming and writing shit.
Yeah.
Liam didn't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
And then Noel goes off to be like a roadie and comes back. He's like, hey, Mom, where's Liam at? He's in the band. He's like, he's in the fucking band. And then goes to check on him. And like you think like the folklore always sounds like he comes in and it's just like, and then Oasis was formed. But he like goes to check on him and like at a show and he's like, Liam wanted to use him for his connections in the industry to try to get like and have him be a manager to get bookings and shit.
Mhm.
And then he dropped by the rehearsal studio.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, do you want to sit in and play guitar? And everyone's like, oh, this guy has real songs. These are like fucking good songs. We've been playing shit forever. And then fucking just started like, churning out music and then like gave it like a good year before they like realized the chick that the girl band that was in that studio
Right.
was like playing Glasgow, right? Did I say it right?
Yeah. Glasgow.
Glasgow.
It's all right.
Fuck.
Forgiven.
Stupid American. Glasgow. And then they're like, well, you can come and then like, play with us. And then the fucking booker's like, no, we don't have room for you on the bill. And they gave up some of their time because they only had enough, time, or only had like 5 tracks in like in the gun.
Yeah.
And then
But the thing is, those tracks, a lot of them are the tracks that became hits
no,
on
the
album.
girls only had like
the
5
girls?
songs. They didn't have enough time to fill up their whole space. So luckily with Oasis being there, they actually can kind of bridge that. And then the fucking like record label was like,
Yeah, that's right. Because it was at that famous venue in Glasgow.
Yeah.
That's right. Because then they went on stage and they had more time and they literally got signed there.
Yeah.
And then,
which is like crazy. Like, and that's like the kind of goes back to like, being undeniably talented. You know what I mean? It's not like it's like a fluke, like we're going to sign them. It was just like, oh, these guys are fucking good. Like they're actually super talented and shit. And like, even like the song Supersonic that the documentary is named after, like that was like a song that fucking Noel wrote while the rest of the band was eating Chinese food. And he's like, we needed a good song for a single. He's like, let me just with the fucking like comes up with this fucking
that was it.
stellar
Because
song.
they famously went and got some Chinese takeaway and Noel was just like, I got the studio to myself. I guess I'll write something. And then it was one of the hit songs.
Yeah.
But the one I like is that Rock and Roll Star is one of my favorite songs. And it's what starts off the Definitely Maybe album. They were singing that full blast. They were saying to like 5 people in the audience on the boardwalk over there. And they're like, no, this is who we are. We're just going to keep acting like this is in front of thousands of people because we know we're going to make it. So they'd just be singing, I'm a rock and roll star. And it'd be like 5 old people in the audience, someone sitting down, a lady in a Simmer frame.
Yeah.
I just love that attitude. It's like, you just know we've got some shit right here and it's going to happen. So let's just, every show until then, let's just give it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the, even like, because they both produced that documentary. Like, they're both executive producers and stuff. But like, and I appreciate there's like, they are like true about being like, probably one of the biggest bands of our lifetime. Because I just don't think you can replicate that kind of like overnight success. And then getting into the magnitude they did with that kind of volatile rock star life,
Right.
But like, some of the cool things like that were takeaways from that because like they kind of started to fizzle out around '96 when they played that big. I don't know what is it, Glastonbury,
Nebworth,
yeah,
the Nebworth show.
There's like 250,000 people in the audience and shit, and it's just like, man, it kind of bums you out because it's like almost 30 years ago, and there's like 250,000 people in the audience, and they're all just like waiting on bated breath for the next line to be delivered and just fucking chanting the songs with him and shit. And both Noel and Liam are like, that's the coolest thing about singing in front of a group like that, is they're like in tune with you, like they're actually like, you know, present and stuff like that. And now everyone's in their phone and just looking and trying to like, you know, get a fucking like video of them with the band behind them and all that kind of shit. It's just, you can't have that kind of captive audience ever again. It's just like, you can't replace that.
Or even getting that size audience, because there is all the phones. A lot of people are like, well, I'll just watch it on YouTube. I know it won't be as good, but I'll save me some money. Yeah. Get even Taylor Swift or someone like that. Yeah. Maybe she could, but getting 250,000 people in one place, it's just impossible. And I think it is because of the technology. Yeah. But yeah, man, just
what's the biggest audience that she plays to? Like, it's usually like it's a full arena, like 20,000.
Oh, I'd say no, bigger. She played Wembley in England is 90,000, but then there is the stage, so let's say 80,000. But I know some places, it's actually in the States, they'll have a clip of Taylor Swift playing a stadium. Let's say it's 60,000, whatever. But outside, there's another 20,000 people listening in to the stadium.
Like tailgating?
Yeah, I remember they even set up like TVs I saw on the news when it was at its height, a year
That's
ago
incredible.
or something.
Yeah.
That's just
but
insane
still, that's
power.
like not even a third of like what they were playing for that were there for them.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. But that's I think that's what I'm trying to think of. I mean, you know better than me, but an American band that's done that, where it's literally seeped into the culture. It's just the way the people live, the way they dress, the way they act. Yeah. Because that's why that was so big. It wasn't just the music, it was the attitude, the clothes.
Yeah, the haircuts, the
ridiculous. Dude,
the Caesar haircut, like that was like the thing back in the day.
Yeah, but you think like when those shows happen, you're going to see 60-year-old dudes with that weird haircut. It's going to be so many weird looking people.
For sure.
That was the same time like that. I remember that album came out, and then that Korn album came out as well around the same time. Oh yeah. And it was like those two albums were like, it's such different genres of music, but they were both huge like bands, you know. It was pretty cool to have that big of a contrast and both be on the radio like all the time, you know. What was
the first big Korn album? Because I know everyone talks about it out here, Korn. So I know obviously it was.
I forget the one. It's like I don't know which one, but it's whatever song was like, "Are you ready?" I want to see those guys live, and I want to see Oasis live. They should do a fucking tour together.
That'd be amazing.
Be fucking awesome. That'd be so fucking cool.
I wonder who Oasis is gonna play with.
Korn. I hope to God Korn. Korn and Oasis, if you're listening, play a show together in LA. And if you want to meet the Eric and Tony show live, you can just invite us to go to the show.
Meet each other.
Pre-show promotion.
If you want to come on the podcast, it's a free invitation, you know. It's there.
One of the other cool like lores about like Oasis is like the battle between them and Blur. Yeah. Like the fucking like, because do you know about that? Like that, like Blur and them released a single on the same day to see who would get more sales.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I could guess who won that.
Blur won.
Really?
Yeah, Blur won.
What song was it?
But that's because at the time, Oasis already had their like hit 2 albums. And even Oasis will admit this, after the first 2 albums, when they were no longer poor and like everyone else, they were struggling to write those songs again. So Blur, no offense to Blur, I like Blur. I love Blur a lot. And Oasis secretly loved Blur too, even though they created a few.
Was that woohoo?
Yeah.
That was the song.
They were coming into
later,
it.
though. That like their whole sound originally was like really fucking like a Brit pop type sound. Yeah. They were like, and the thing that like I again, the reason why I like Oasis more is because they kind of stayed in their lane the whole time. Like their style and sound was always Oasis. Blur was like, what's popular today? Oh, now this is us and shit. That's why Blur ended up becoming the Gorillaz. It's like that's their end game.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
The main guy is the Gorillaz guy. Blanking on his name now.
And they got like Deltron to be in there and stuff like that to kind of bring in like the rap sound and shit. Yeah. But
I still like Oasis music overall way better. It's just like good class, like the timeless tunes. Like you listen to them forever.
Yeah. Gritty.
Yeah. And the feud between both of those brothers is like, I think what makes them like infamous and like even makes everybody that now that knowing that they're coming back together, that's like the intrigue, the allure to like, oh, these guys, like, what are they going to do? There's like an X factor of like, nobody knows like what's going to happen. They're like unpredictable, you know, as a band. So like, what is he going to knock them out on stage? Are they going to get along? What's going to happen?
Are we even going to see them next year? Are they going to be broken up before then?
Yeah, exactly. There's all these like variables that everybody you know, like everybody's wondering what's going to go down. But
well, there's all like these, you know, again too with like several times like Liam just leaving stage and Noel just get up and like sing the rest of the fucking show. And like the most famous one is like the MTV Unplugged show. Or like,
oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
last
dude,
minute he just left.
Yeah, well, first off,
it.
he showed up like for rehearsal, like every day with I got itchy throat, like, and he's wearing the same outfit from the day before. And he's like got more of a 5 o'clock shadow and like, you know, drinking and smoking cigarettes and shit. 'Cause that's great for, you know, your throat hurting.
Yeah.
And then like the day of filming, he shows up in these same clothes without bathing and stuff, and he like does a mic check. He's like, nah, and just like fucking goes up and sits in the fucking upper stands and watches his brother fucking play, and then fucking like,
oh, I did,
like fucking flicking cigarettes at him and shit, and talking shit. It's like, dude, that's insane. But that goes again to like just fucking like stamp how much of like a rock and roll band they are.
Yeah.
Like, for better or worse, I don't really condone that kind of fucking like just
total asshole
for sure.
Total asshole.
But when you know you're an
asshole
asshole and you're witty and funny about it, you can kind of get away with it. You watch their interviews; they are
I was gonna
assholes,
say,
but they're so funny too that you let them get away with
what
it.
An interview was, but like someone asked Noel like about his brothers, like, yeah, do you love your mom or your mom or something like that? He's like, I love my mom until she made this prick or something. Just like taking the piss out of him all the time. But like, I was talking to Eric earlier when we were driving over here about that whiskey show that they played. The first like time they played in the States was in LA at the Whiskey A Go-Go. And I forget what hotel they were staying at, but like they tried getting some coke and ended up being meth. And then that fucking like just realizing it's meth and just end up snorting it anyways. Yeah. And then we're on like a 3-day bender. And one of the roadies wrote down different fucking set lists for everybody. So like as they start playing, it's like you can see a video of it. They're like all playing different songs and shit. And they're like, all right, LA, are you ready? Like, this sucks. We're finally here. Check this out. It's like bing bang boom, like all this fucking shit. And like fucking like Liam throws a tambourine at fucking Noel because he's not playing the right song and shit. And on stage, he's fucking doing more bumps off the fucking PA. Like he fucking just a fucking mess.
That's a mess. That's insane.
Then like Noel fucking is like, dude, fuck this. I'm out. He tells the chick that like is their manager. She's like 10 years older than him or something like that. And like, hey, give me some cash. I'm fucking out of here. I'm like quitting the band. I'm flying back to the States. So she fucking, he leaves and like he flies, just disappears. Right. And then she tracks him down because they like get the phone records from the hotel room and find out he's
like an opium den in fucking India or something.
No,
like
he goes to some chick he met like at a show in San Francisco and fucking stays with her for a couple days, cools off, and then writes that song that I was playing the way over here. What the fuck is it? Like,
yeah,
it's I can't remember which one it was on the thing.
Great song nonetheless. Yeah. But like that's a lot of how a lot of their songs like came to be though. It would be some kind of traumatic thing, and then like just a genius songwriter like Noel Gallagher was just like, all right, boom, fuck, another hit. Just came out of some fucking like toxic scenario.
Yeah.
But by the end of that tour, they had like solidified that they're like a genuine rock band and like, you know, left the States like, see, we can do it. And then when they got to New York, a lot of those A&R reps and stuff were over there, so it kind of saved their ass. But like, it became this thing where like, did they do that intentionally? Was that just a stunt, publicity stunt? Like, you know, being all fucked up and like, you know, just throwing tambourines at somebody in LA, man.
Yeah, I feel like the attitude they had though is that I feel like that's an important thing in any artistic endeavor. Not to be a prick, but just to have fun like you would with your friends, tell it how it is. Yeah, you can get aggressive at time, but not to be a fucking square, because you watch like even with, I don't know, comedians, singers, actors, everyone's just, they talk like they're being careful and very
like a politician or something.
And
like,
you're just watching it. I'm not connecting to you at all. And that song's all right, but I'm
they're
not
like
come
reality
to your show.
TV in a band. You know?
Like,
like,
I just miss it. Like,
I wonder how they'll do if they're doing any like publicity tours and stuff like that. Like being as PC as everything is now, and like, oh, you can kind of watch this. You know, I hope they just fucking pile through that shit.
Yeah, they won't. I've seen them on Graham Norton in the last year. They're the same.
Really?
They're a little more mellow, but
good to hear that.
Yeah, but it's
like,
how old are those guys? They're like got to be like fucking 50s.
They'd be in their late 50s, early.
Yeah,
I
approaching
think Noel's
60.
like 57 or some shit.
Yeah,
but like they went into that Amsterdam show they did, and they were taking like a ferry boat over there, or something like that. And there's a bunch of like, was it like I don't know what fucking football team it was, soccer team.
I can't remember. They got in a fight on the cruise.
Yeah, there was a bunch of like opposing like soccer fans there, and they're like, "Fuck these cunts!" They get the fucking brawl with them and shit like that, and then like they get like supposedly the cops in the jail cell where like Liam was being held ripped his teeth out, but like he came out of this scuffle missing his front teeth. Like just fucked up. Yeah. Like, and they obviously missed the show and shit. And they called their manager and like, he's like, perfect, brilliant. Like, good work, boys. Like, this is exactly what we needed. So they canceled that show, obviously, and he got some fucking false teeth and shit.
That's fucking crazy, man.
They're like it's just cool to see that like they're gonna come back because like, and none of them died from like they weren't like in the
that's probably the more
you
know, crazy part. Like they're still alive, you know.
Like, they have that weird thing though where it's like
British rock stars in general have that thing where they can just
they
take
just
all
stop.
the drugs and do all the drinking.
Yeah, like
stop.
like Ozzy Osbourne. These fucking that guy's still alive somehow.
They're
like
still
Keith
alive,
Richards,
but also they have
fucking
this
that
like
guy's still
ability to
going.
just be like, I
Exactly,
think
yeah.
I'm done for a while.
Yeah.
Like that's what I remember. That's what Noel said. He was like, you know what? I'm doing drugs and I'm just spending my time in a house at night with idiots that I don't even like because of it. And instead of like a lot of people that are addicted, he's like, I think I'm just stop. And that was the end of it.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more like a social thing.
Yeah, I would imagine once you get to a certain level too, it's probably harder to acquire like real, true friends that aren't trying to get something from you or whatever. And then you're eventually surrounded by a bunch of those people, and you're like, "What the fuck? Like, how did I get like this? I used to just be like a normal guy hanging out with my buddies, and now I'm like all these fucking weird people around me."
Yeah.
The other cool thing that was like a takeaway from the documentary was like they like they're like, yeah, you know, if you look at like, you know, the beginning of us in our rehearsal space, like, you know, we were still wearing the same clothes on stage at like that show with like 250,000 people. It's like literally like just like didn't fucking get like Balenciaga shit and all this kind of like fucking high end stuff. Was just like wearing the same sweater that the guy was wearing in a rehearsal space with fucking like a Who poster on the wall and shit. Like just like a very grounded, very fucking like asshole-ish and eccentric, but like just kind of stayed the same. Like you said it actually perfectly. Like there was just like they're in the eye of the storm and there's just this whirlwind of crazy shit going on around them where they just,
you
like,
don't even
up.
know, or you were aware of it, but you're not. You're just living your life.
Yeah,
you know. And sure, there's a bunch of like paparazzi every so often when you're walking around, but you're just doing the same shit because everyone else is taking care of it for you.
Yeah.
Well, I think too, like with a band that has such good music too, like you don't need all the sparkles and dazzles and like all the thrills and shit on stage, like which they didn't have. They were just like, here we are, we're fucking guys wearing just our normal ass clothes, and we're gonna play the shit that you want, like you want to hear, and that's it. That's what you came here for. You didn't come here to see me wear like fucking leather pants and fucking all this crazy shit and explosions and pyro and like they don't need any of that.
That's so funny. They just kind of stand there. They get away with it though. Yeah, because I always hate it when I go to a show and they're like, who wants to get up on stage? And it's like, nah, fuck you.
How
that
about
sounds
you do the
horrible.
job we paid you to do,
and I'm like, I'm going to awkwardly stand there, bob up and down in front of thousands of people. And then I'm just going to, oh, thank you for inviting me on the stage. It's like, no, you fucking sing. Like, I love the Foo Fighters, right?
Yeah.
But whenever Dave Grohl's like, all right, who's going to come on stage and play with us? Like, if they ask me, I'm like, fuck off, get on with the show. I paid you. I mean, I love you. Shut up. Carry on.
That thing
I ain't getting up there.
And he's not that like crazy of a not Dave Grohl, but what is that, Noel?
Liam?
Yeah, or Liam. He's not like he's like he just stands by the mic and just sings the songs, and it's like that's great. Just fucking do that. I don't need to see you dance. I don't need to like see you do any other shit. I love that about them too.
Doing
that's
the
like
fucking Axl Rose fucking Slither.
But
like,
it would be weird if you then transitioned that to Guns N' Roses and no one was moving on the stage. Like Axl Rose was just standing still. You'd be like, what's going on here? This ain't right.
It's true.
Yeah.
But if a song is good though, and someone's just cranking it out, like a different genre of music, but like someone like a Chris Stapleton, like he doesn't do any of that shit. He goes up there and he just literally just like sings his fucking little songs and fucking kills it. And you're like,
that guy's beyond talented.
Yeah. Just an incredible artist. Like you're like, if you have good music, like I don't care what you're doing, you know?
I feel like Chris Stapleton kind of, I mean, I know it's completely different genre and everything, but he sort of hovers above everyone else.
Yeah.
If you ask me, just like the talent on that guy, even his guitar playing, which he's not known for. Like everyone knows he plays guitar on stage,
right?
But he's a fucking great guitarist too, and
he's solid. I love watching like the origins of movie or music, that like how it came to be. I recently watched that documentary We Are the World with Lionel Richie and Quincy Jones, and we were talking about this at work the other day, and it was like so fucking cool to see all the behind the scene footage of all these superstars basically turning into little kids because of the other superstars that they were around, even though themselves being huge like world renowned artists, you know, and everyone being like, oh my God, it's like the first day of school, like, oh my, there's Michael Jackson, there's, what was it, like literally everyone was there. So they're all there, they're all like, have their own little parts to sing, and they're all just like, oh my God, I have to sing in front of everybody. Like, I took away so much, I related to so much of that just when I was pursuing music and being an artist and writing and the whole process, and like the nervousness and like being prepared, and like how everybody went about it, and even the writing of that song in itself was so relatable. as far as the process that everybody goes through. And I was like, oh, it's the same. It's the same for everybody. No matter who you are, it's the same kind of fucking like shit that everybody has to go through.
But now, do you think if they did like a new version of that with like current artists, they would have that same kind of like humbleness? You know what I mean? Because
I think so. I really do. I think
there might be the odd person that isn't. Yeah, I feel like most people, when you put in a room with genuine legends who you probably have looked up to, something happens to you where you come back down. But then there's always one that, not arrogant, but there's always one that kind of is comfortable still being a superstar. Stevie Wonder, I'm talking about. But you know Stevie Wonder in that documentary show on Bob Dylan, how to sing the song as Bob Dylan. Like there's always one guy that like he's still a superstar. Like, it's not affecting him that he's in the room with all these people.
I felt that way with.
Well, he also can't see anyone, so he's not intimidated by it.
He's like, I don't give a shit.
Is that you? Yeah, come over.
If I hit any note. It's gonna be better.
There's definitely like you can tell like which artists were like above, you know, like others for sure in that documentary.
But the Bob Dylan thing though, like everyone respects him loads because of all the great hits, you know. But he was the most nervous.
Yeah, he was like the least of like vocalist out of all of the vocalists that were there. Like he's more of a storyteller and like a folk singer. So all these people like Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder and Michael Jackson that are all like there hitting all these crazy notes and shit. You know, he's like, there's a time. You know, like it's like, all right, how are we gonna do this? So
that's like the Bruce Springsteen.
You can see it in his eyes though, like they zoom up at him so many times in the documentary. He was like, what the fuck am I doing here? How am I gonna do this? Like this, I don't fit into this. And you just felt nervous for him during the whole documentary. I'm like, he just looks like the kid, like the kid out of place, like in the first day of school. He's like, oh fuck, is anybody gonna fucking? Like...
He didn't even sing what the first two times where I got round to his bit. He was just standing there, just swaying back and forth like this.
He didn't know what to do. I was just like, oh my God, he must have been just so like I could understand.
You want to give him a hug?
Yeah,
come on, Bobby boy, you got it.
Yeah, you know,
it's okay.
But I think that if that were to happen,
was that recorded?
It was like 82, 83 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, it was like in the 80s at some point. It was right after the American Music Awards. And like the hardest thing about that whole thing was it was done like after the American Music Awards. So it wasn't like there's a day we're all going to meet. It was like, no, after the awards, like when everybody is like on their highest, kite, like they're all winning awards, they're all fucking, some are drunk, some are not, like we're all meeting at the studio in Hollywood to record this thing. And we have like 7 hours or something to do it. So it was like this huge undertaking to get all these celebrities in. And then everybody was like, like some people were like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. And then as soon as like a couple big names showed up, then it was like all the managers were like, hey, fucking everybody's showing up. Like Bruce Springsteen just fucking showed up. And he showed up in like a fucking, like a Chevelle or something, and like drove by himself and like parked across the street and came in, and then like all the big names like started like showing up, and then it became like, oh shit, like you have to go. And then it was just like this awesome like
that became the after party.
Like it became like this thing. And then to kind of put it in where you said where like if it were to be done today, I think the reason that it only worked was because of the cause of what they were doing it for. And before the documentary starts, the guy who had the idea to write a song, it was for Africa, right? The whole thing was funded for the poor in Africa, and like funding it and getting them water and all this stuff. And he's like, hey, I know like you're all here and you're all like big celebrities and shit, but like just to get you in the mindset of what this song is for and about, it's for like people that are dying in Africa from being poor, for disease and all this stuff. And this is like trying to help them. So like humble all of yourselves and like put that into the song of like, that's what we're singing for. And they kind of like brought the mood down till everyone's like, oh shit, this is actually like important. Like we're not important. Like that's important.
And you can't be the dick that says no to it as well.
Yeah.
Although Prince did. Yeah. Remember Prince just didn't show up.
Prince didn't show up. He was like,
he decided not to go.
I guess he's had like a thing where he just doesn't like being around like groups of people or something, which I guess.
He had anxiety. I had anxiety watching it though. I mean, you guys might be able to relate, just trying to get, like even booking a guest on a podcast. Now imagine trying to get 20, 30 superstars in a room. Lionel Richie, right? He was kind of like the guy trying to kind of like the
ringleader, like helped a lot. He was
I was just watching it, just having anxiety. Like trying to do all these bookings by yourself. I know it's like, trying to get one guest on a podcast who isn't freaking Bruce Springsteen. Is Joe Blow from down the road.
Yeah. I mean, he won like 6 American Music Awards that night. So he was like he swept it. He like won the most. And then it was interesting to him kind of like going around to all the different like little groups because everyone would like, oh, I know you from this, or I was on tour with you, like Billy Joel and fucking all these people would like kind of clump up. And then they're trying to like get everybody in the same mood, and like, you know, they ended up being there for like fucking like all night. Like they didn't get home until like they weren't done recording that thing until like 7 or 8 or something the next day.
Yeah,
no shit.
Like they were there like just like, all right, we just partied all night. We went to the American Music Awards, and then after that, instead of like just fucking off and partying, like they had to go to work for like 8 hours, and they're just like in a room, like in a recording room for fucking, you know, hours and hours. So it was.
I hope a lot of I mean, I know actually half of them are probably dead now, but like thinking about reunions of like artists or bands coming back together. What's cool about that is you then get to go to the gigs with your parents because you've since have got into that music, you know, you're not the kid anymore. So they're going because it's their scene. Yeah. You're going because you got into it a little later, and you're not awkward about drinking around your parents and stuff like that, you know? Because when you first become a teenager, you can kind of go to a gig together, but really the kid's over there wanting to touch the boobs of the girl, and the dad has to just kind of awkwardly stand there like, oh, that's my kid because we're hanging out. And, like, now everyone's on the same page. Yeah. That's what I like. Good, like that Oasis gig. I know all my uncles and stuff are going to be there, you know? Yeah. I'm not going to be scared of hitting on some ladies. Assuming I'm single back then.
That's what you're doing. You're trying to touch the boobs of ladies when you're around your parents.
I've seen it before. I remember going out.
Hey, uncle, check this out.
I remember when I was 19, going with a bunch of friends, and the uncles and parents were there. I can't remember why. It was probably a party, but we all went out afterwards. One of my friends are trying to get laid, and the parents are acting like, "Oh, it's normal. It's not weird watching my kid." Trying to get with the young teenager over there, and you'll have to go home like you're hanging out like your friends. Like, no, it's still not. We still haven't got to the age where we've merged.
Yeah. Well, I highly recommend both those documentaries. They're both fucking great. I love music documentaries. Those are
they're the best.
Those are fascinating. But you were just over there. You just over in the UK, so you kind of were at like ground zero of like when the thing released. I was like, oh shit, like you're there
the
already.
Buzz?
Yeah, was everyone just like heads exploding and like
the whole country. God. That's all, and it was on the news. It was the main news. It'd be like the news would come on like Oasis are reforming Palestine, blah blah blah. You know, it's like it was like Oasis was always number one.
Top.
Yeah, I remember tickets went on sale the day I was going to the airport to fly back here. Yeah, and I saw people in the cars when we were in traffic on Ticketmaster on their phones, like I was. I logged on like 3 or 4 minutes after they went on sale, and it said I was 290,000 in line.
No,
and that's
way.
After 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah. It was just insane. But I literally remember we got stuck in traffic at one point as we were getting to kind of London area. And I saw people with their phone, and it was the Ticketmaster thing through the window.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
So like how many people are in the UK?
60 million to try and get that many tickets. Well, actually, it's more than 60 million now. Probably high 60 millions. We're a small country. It's the size of, they say like the size of Florida, England.
Okay.
UK makes it a bit bigger. Yeah.
Damn, so everyone was just fucking right to the minute. Did they have like a release, like a countdown, or they just were like, hey, we're releasing tickets, and then it was like
pretty
random?
That was the pre-sale stuff, but you couldn't even get into pre-sale unless you did that real quick. So I missed that. Then, so then
3
on the
minutes
day, it was just
after? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
290,000 in line after 3 minutes.
Could you imagine having that much weight, like as an artist, and being like, I was just gonna like 3 minutes, like, and you're just made like how many millions of dollars? Like,
no, literally like that. Like there's $30 million into the account.
But what it said is like a second.
500 million is what they stand to make off these shows.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna make.
Jesus Christ!
I'd say like each after taxes.
They're like really incentivized to stay together. Where it's just like, all right, because the thing is like when they were first around, like they didn't make that much money. Like there's like. And the streaming shit isn't going to like make them that much money. Record sales, the residuals and stuff. But like the live shows, and especially now in the market for like, live shows like that and like the arenas that they're going to play, man.
And especially being gone for as long as they have to come back. It's like, oh,
the novelty
shit.
Of them and their like tumultuous relationship.
Yeah. Like before they're like too old, they're like geriatric and they're fucking coming out there like, like,
they've got like 3 or 4 years left.
They could do it like do it up real good. Yeah.
They got plenty of time left. The fucking Stones are still playing.
No, they can play forever, but it's how long can they keep going until it's not cool? Yeah. I love the Stones. I know Eric doesn't. Somehow they still, to me, they pull it off and it's kind of cool. I don't know how cool Oasis can be forever because it is also about the way they look and the attitude and the clothes just standing there.
Yeah, they don't really do. They're not like Jagger, like fucking shaking and doing all this shit. They're just kind of like pretty stagnant.
Saying that I love Oasis, but I feel like make one more album, do the best fucking tour ever, and then maybe just get out of there.
Might be their best album. You know what I mean? Like you don't
could
know.
Be.
And that's I honestly I have a lot of faith in like Noel Gallagher's like writing talent and shit like that. And his solo band like Noel Gallagher Flying Bird Band.
He had a fucking killer song on his solo album. I forget what the name of it was, but I gotta look back into that. Maybe it could have been. Yeah. He had a. I mean, I'm sure he had a bunch on there, but
I know I'm your music dealer, and I gave you that song.
Could have been.
Like, what else you got, man? Even if
it was for another so song. Good. Yeah. Such a good song. I was like, fuck,
they're all great songs. It was just missing the attitude.
Well, that's the thing is like because
like Liam in there.
Liam and Noel both had like solo careers, but they both like had to do a little slight tweak so it was independent from, from Oasis. You know what I mean? Like they're just like, otherwise you're just doing something where you're like, Liam Gallagher fucking, singing songs from Oasis. You know what I mean? It's just like his solo shit's not as good because it's not his brother writing the shit. He's like the stronger fucking like songwriter, even though his voice is still just as good. It's just not like that. Doesn't have that same pack. So it's almost like listening to early Oasis shit before like Noel got in the band. Like have you ever listened to his like solo stuff?
Before Oasis?
No, Liam's stuff post Oasis.
Yes, because it was BDI and then it was just Liam Gallagher. I feel like Liam Gallagher's solo stuff was better than because he had a little spin-off band, BDI, and it was okay, but it was like, he's trying to go on tour and play music and he's depressed. Whereas then, like when he was just Liam Gallagher and he got a bunch of the old pals back together, that was sick, dude. They were good shows.
Yeah,
I feel that's what made Noel prick his ears up and be like, all right, maybe we could do this. He still got it. The attitude still. Who do you reckon today is a rock star, solo or band wise, that still kind of has the attitude and you sense, this is a.
Well, that's the thing.
The rock star,
like because
I don't know. It's a good question. Like who's like a real rock star?
Even if it's just a solo pop artist, but it's just something. They are just who they are. And
I mean,
it's hard.
No, like somebody that's actually like talented, like where you're like, wow, that's a great song, and like that's
I think
like a great
Leon
artist, like all
artist,
encompasses all those things.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, that's
but not like it doesn't have that kind of
thing.
like that rock star flair because that's like again too the attitude and just kind of like again the only other comparable like tumultuous fucking like tempered lead singer would be like an Axl Rose where there's just like tempers flare, you get in a fight with the band and shit, like and then you pout and walk away and stuff. Like
what about where they're just truly themselves though, not necessarily the rock star attitude,
like the younger generation, so not Axl Rose but like this younger.
That's what I'm saying, like I can't think of someone currently as far as like just this really talented like makes really good rock and roll music or stuff in that similar genre. I really think Leon Bridges is like a good fucking like
he's good
artist that like, but it's not that same level though. I mean like
I can think of maybe a pop star who
Kings
maybe
of Leon were like a pretty good band that like kind of popped out.
Who's that?
Kings of Leon. They came on. They
I mean they're good. I like them, but like they're not that like rock star level or like the
they lived it a bit in the early days. But
don't try contacting us, Kings of Leon. We don't want you on the podcast.
We still really like you.
Yeah.
There's a new artist, pop star called Chapel Roan, who's pretty good. It's more pop for sure.
Yeah.
But it's like I know you guys saw Lady Gaga before she was Lady Gaga and like, what the hell was this? But Lady Gaga is very much her own thing, even though it's pop music. Like even when like she came out of her songs, it's like, something's different about this.
Yeah.
And if you're into it or not, she's doing her. And there's this new girl called Chapel Roan that reminds me of a lot of Lady Gaga. And I'll admit that she's got some bangers. It's not even the kind of music I listen to. It's probably not cool to say around my rock star friends.
Yeah.
But there's some catchy ass songs on there.
I feel like the younger generation doesn't have like we're kind of all struggling to find somebody like that, like relate to somebody that's in this generation that is like a rock star, like somebody that was like anyone from the We Are the World documentary that like embodied that whole thing.
There's a couple. I mean, I feel like Bruno Mars kind of like did his
cool
thing and was like he would be kind of in that like that vein of those type of people. I even feel like a Justin Bieber would also be in that thing where like they're like talented, they have their own thing. Like
I mean, and that for those genres, but like rock and roll, like a rock and roll star. Like I think anybody that's like now in like
that shit,
that like you don't really have that. And then the people that are like the pop stars or the Post Malones and the other people, they're like, I feel like they're trying to be like that. Like they're trying to embody that. They're not like just being like an Oasis, like I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna be me and like do me, and I'm end up being a rock star. Like it's like by default because they're not, it's about not by anything they're intentionally trying to do. It's like someone else is saying like that's like a rock star, like embodies that.
Yeah.
But everybody else I feel is just kind of like, this is what my parents said a rock star does, so I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna fucking dance and fucking
it's
blow
a bit
up
like,
shit and whatever else.
Or they'll follow what's supposed to be popular or trendy, or the algorithm is being a bit of a square. It's like, because I can't remember who said this, but there's a saying where it's like people don't know what they want until you give it to them.
Yeah.
And I feel like people aren't doing that anymore. It's like, no, you hone what you know is in here. That thing where you stare off into the distance and then someone says, Tony, you're right. What? And you're imagining very vividly how you can see something going, and then you create that. And it's like, that's what really makes something like Oasis in whatever field it is you're doing. But I feel like everyone's just focusing on too much. All right, well, that's trending, that's popular.
Yeah.
So we'll try and put those two together and this and that. And before you know it, you're nowhere near what it is that actually makes you.
Yeah, it's like this
what
weird,
it is you've got. Yeah.
This weird, like.
So I love that quote.
Well,
people don't know
watered down
version
version of what you're trying to go after.
Yeah, that's like what like a number one rule in like stand-up writing is like you don't write for the for the laughs. Like you just kind of write something true. And if you believe in it and you deliver it the right way, then it'll be, people find it funny. So.
That's an important thing. So you do have to like combine the two. So there's what works on social media to go viral. Yes, don't ignore that, but you need to make sure it is the product that I think you want to get out, and then you put it into that format. Otherwise, it's just kind of you're slowly gonna fade off course to what it is you do, and it's gonna want people to keep coming back to you.
Yeah,
you're not just like a one-off thing. So it's kind of like, all right,
I think it's better to have something if you see something that's trending and you have something in your pocket, then use it.
Oh, that's a perfect world. You can launch it straight away.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I think to have like. This, you see it a lot with like movies, like, oh, this is a fucking vampires, for example. Like vampires are fucking super popular, like 15 years ago. It's like everyone's
twinkly
like,
vampires.
I got an idea for a vampire movie, yeah, for sure. It's just, and that's like that's Hollywood does that shit all the time. Just like, oh, this is popular, this is trending. Now we're doing.
They're doing the new Goonies. I saw that they have the original cast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I've been seeing it for years. I saw it on my feed today. It was like the original cast 40 years after. That's how long it's been. 40 years since Goonies, the original, and they have everyone in the original cast is still alive.
Except for Sloth.
Right. Well, a couple, that old lady, she'd be like 120 or something.
Yeah, that's going to be a completely different movie to the
original.
Yeah,
it's like
also with Sloth, it's like you with his facial deformities, you imagine he went to live 40 years.
Well, I feel like Sloth either died right after or he lives forever. He's somewhere in between.
They should just do a spinoff called Sloth and just have a new guy.
Amazing.
And like where he's just like he has like an office job at the DMV or something.
Glasses and shit. He's got a back brace and shit.
That's great. Every episode's a different job because he just can't hold it down for long
he can't hold it down. He's just punching holes through walls and shit. He's like customer service for fucking it's like tech support.
Even back then, I'm surprised they got away with Sloth. Like every hey, you guys, and then what was it at the end? You're coming home with me now. His moves, like, how are you getting away with it?
Always reminded me of like a corn on the cob with a little tassel of hair on the top.
Yeah. He's got the little fuzzies on the top. Oh yeah,
it's the precursor for Stewie.
Sloth was unintentionally hilarious.
Yeah. They really great.
Did you guys see that like the they tried to go send like the Starliner up to get the astronauts that are stuck at the space station.
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking dude, the fact that Boeing is even allowed to make aircraft. and shit,
Boeing's like, yeah, well,
I guess we're in now.
it's just like it blows. Like you don't even make a plane good enough. You're flying like slightly over the at higher altitude.
You guys want to do rockets?
Yeah, exactly.
See what we can do.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, if I got a guy, and like
I got a rocket guy. Let's
and
give it a
it's funny
shot.
because like no, we tested, and they sent it up, and they're like. And fucking NASA's like, nah, dude, we're good. We're not gonna put our fucking astronauts. So these fucking poor bastards are stuck up there till next year.
Yeah,
that's fucking insane.
It's like Spirit Airlines making a space capsule and being like, who wants to be the first astronaut on
Spirit does space?
Spirit space
lines.
Yeah, like get the fuck out of here.
The crazy thing is like like for me. I hate having a layover in an airport and you're stuck in a space station for months. You're only supposed to be for a week, dude. Like, and the fucking the toll on your body after that. Cause like,
that's what I was thinking. Like, cause they have to work out and like, cause gravity will fuck you up.
And your mind fuck with that. It's like, oh, did I do enough working out so my muscles aren't atrophying and like my bone density's not getting worse cause fucking Boeing fucked my shit up. Like I would be suing them the second I got back.
I was going to say,
oh my God. Like I wouldn't say that. I'd be fucking playing possum on my up. Like, oh no, I'm cool, Boeing. We're cool. The second I got here, like, hi, lawyer. Yeah.
The funniest thing is like they're not asking when you watch the news interviews. They're not asking the astronauts how they're doing. It's people on the ground going, "Oh, they're fine. We designed it." They're like, "Are they though?" Like no one on that ship has said, "Yeah, we're doing okay." You kind of cut away from them before that question's asked.
A proof of life thing. Give me today's newspaper and the astronaut being like, today, September 7th, I'm really happy right now. I'm happy that we're up here.
One of them actually dead. They're just like weekend at Bernie's, burning them. Like, wow, I'm so happy. My 87th cans of beans. Wow, I'm just so good. Like floating her body through space. She's having fun up here. Yeah, she's great. Fucking throwing her around.
She loves Tag, like pouring her mouth.
I'm so happy. She's great. She's just spinning her for infinity, just like she just loves spinning. She's playing, she's in the background just fucking spinning.
You know what blows my mind too in okay, so we're trying to terraform Mars, right? That's our game plan. We're gonna fucking send some poor sap out there to start put a flag and start terraforming this planet.
Boeing's leading that one too.
They got a space adventure going out there. And it's like, okay, but like you haven't figured out how to have a fake gravity on the space station yet. They're all floating around there. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's in every sci-fi movie. They're like, activate the gravity. And then all of a sudden that happens. You know what I mean? But we're just kind of still floating around. I was watching like some Neil deGrasse Tyson thing where he's talking about like trying to make that or do that. And I think that like in Space Odyssey 2001 or whatever, that you have to have like a rotating thing, like the Gravitron at a fucking fair. Like they figured it out at a fair. The carnies know how to make a gravity.
But I don't know if that, like, I don't understand how that would work because there's no gravity.
Well, Eric, you're not a scientist. No one's expecting you to figure it out.
I don't think they're worried about you not understanding.
Look, I'm working on it. I'm going through my paperwork. I just can't.
Oh shit, Eric doesn't understand it.
Hi, space station. I haven't figured it out yet.
Oh, we'll hold off a little longer then.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how these microphones work or how people are even watching any of this shit. So that's a good point.
I know you're in your lab at home soldering things together. It's just like, fuck. What's wrong, Eric? I couldn't figure out gravity again.
Couldn't figure out so many things.
Keep dropping apples in your apartment.
Waiting for one of these apples to knock some sense into me.
I just like they kind of they come up with ideas on how it's going to work with Mars as well. Because what they say is, well, when you get there, how are you going to make it so the atmosphere works for everyone and people can stay there? So the way they're talking right now is they set off enough nuclear bombs, it does something to the atmosphere where it creates a shield, so everyone's breathing okay. It was like, all right, but you're talking about a planet that
and watch how fast those vegetables grow once you get all that radiation.
It's like 40 pound tomato. But also, it's like Eric coming up with an idea. That's all they're doing. Yeah, we'll launch off some nuclear bombs and it'll create some smoggy atmosphere.
But I would have like $40 billion to fuck around with and just like throwing out shit against the wall and be like, hey, I'm gonna give it a shot.
But there again, too, it's like you're gonna try to, fly X amount of light years away to another planet and try to terraform that, which like we are naturally terraforming this planet via our carbon footprint. Why don't we figure out a way to kind of dial that back a little bit, or maybe try to figure out a way to, I don't know, have cars run off of fucking plastic? You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things we could probably do here if you just kind of focus that attention instead of like, no, we got to get off this dying rock. Let's go.
Yeah, the rich guys realizing it's game over, huh? That's what it is.
Of course they.
I mean, you want the best of both worlds. You want Earth to get healthier, but I feel like it is a good idea to get out there eventually, because I feel like a lot of people because a lot of people, like, we can say, oh, that's what that star looks like, or this is what Earth looks like from down here. And you have satellites. Now we got the internet with all that stuff. Whereas if you think 100 years ago, I'm sure other people said the same thing. Well, what's the fucking point of going up there?
Yeah.
We'd still be in the same situation. So
But
I'm
what
sure
did we
there's
gain by going up there, though? I mean, what have we really learned from going to the moon? I have zero, like, there's a moon.
Well,
rock,
again, you're not a scientist.
True, also true, exactly.
There's other way smarter that have learned a lot.
I don't get it.
you just said
Doesn't
Mars
make
was
sense
light
to me
years
and
away.
Tony, so
Mars is
I'm
not
I'm
light
also
years
saying
away.
guy doesn't understand how the moon works. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking
We are
move.
too
It's
dumb,
like, yeah.
but there is like
But you know
very
that the
big
fucking
technological
moon is
advances.
rusting? Have you seen that?
With that what?
The moon is rusting. The moon is literally rusting. Look it up.
Look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
I might.
It's there is a red
like-
hue, right? Alex knows that. Yeah,
Alex, get on
our
that. I need to
engineers
check.
agreed with me
It's like
on that.
moon is made
Yeah.
of cheese. You guys didn't know
Yeah,
that?
look it up.
Look it up.
Fabulous Gouda.
Yeah.
But like
Look
again,
it up.
but that shouldn't happen though because there's no atmosphere, no fucking water, right? So how the fuck is rust even happening? There's I don't know. Alex, can you tell me
Again, we are far too dumb.
I don't know.
We're far too dumb to be questioning.
something ain't adding
Something
up,
about
man.
gravy
Yeah.
and there's some hot sauce involved or something.
The moon's a
I don't
fascinating
get
thing
it.
in its own right.
Gotta be
It's-
bullshit. Fucking
It
moons.
is though. Yeah, there's like some that
Space is bullshit.
something's not it's not
Space
stacking.
is
Yeah,
bullshit.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
this.
just
I don't know.
I'm sure there's a reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
We'll
think it'd be
never
cool
know.
to have a water park on the moon or something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm in for.
X Games on the
Yeah.
moon.
X Games on the moon. See, it's worth it.
Yeah, moon
It's all
games,
for
baby.
a
Yeah.
publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Red Bull.
There's a
Imagine how
Tesla
fucking
phone around in
intense the
space
X
right
Games
now.
would be on the moon with the fucking lack of gravity up there. If that's a
Just
real
keep
thing.
going.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa, he got up 200
Yeah,
miles.
yeah.
He's not coming back.
Exactly.
Say
He
goodbye
is-
to Tony Hawk.
He is still going vertical.
Exactly.
Wait, what'd he say?
He laughed.
Oh, okay.
that was a fact check.
All I heard was
yeah. We'll never know. Neither will.
Would you
our
go to
audience.
space if it seems? Let's say you
I
have.
actually wanted to ask that question to you guys, and fuck no, I would not go to space. Fuck.
I
no,
would if
go.
they did about
I
30
would go to
successful
space the
missions in a
same way
row.
Tommy Lee Jones did
30.
in Space Cowboys.
30
Remember
is
that?
Which isn't even that many,
Figure
really.
30. Yeah.
In a scenario where it's like, all right, Tony, you have terminal cancer and someone's got to push a button in space and you're going to die anyways and you can do this for the greater good, then I would go to space. But if I was going to space with the thought of coming back, fuck no, dude. I wouldn't trust
Dude,
any of that shit.
you go to escape.
Yeah,
to get away.
I go for the sake of like I'm going to die and my life could help mankind. Yes, but I wouldn't go there just on a tourist vacation and shit like that. Like fuck no, dude. I don't
they already
trust
have
you.
that. Like, what's his name? The guy from Star Trek.
Leonard Nimoy? Right, fucking William Shatner.
No, William Shatner went up. He went up on, I think it was like Virgin
Oh,
Space.
Virgin
or something.
Galactic, yeah.
They
Yeah.
offered him like a seat, and like him and like some other like rich famous person like got a seat to go up and do it. And it's only like you're not into like outer space,
No,
but
they're
you're
the
like,
atmosphere,
you're like,
right?
yeah, you're like just up where you're like there's no gravity and you can hang out for a little bit and check out the Earth.
Yeah,
and
they're
then
like, if we
come
go
back
any
down.
further, this will definitely blow up.
You know what they should do? We need to take the guy.
They're like, this is fucking
No,
crazy,
guys,
man.
we're at the limit. Trust me.
That's
we
the
don't know
easiest way
what
to
the
fucking,
fuck
like-
we're doing. We're on Spirit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we made
This is
it.
fucking Spirit Airlines. Those seats probably
Yeah.
still fucking suck
Yeah.
up in that. They're like, God, how did you make this uncomfortable?
Yeah.
We fucking
I'm
spent all our
sorry,
money
your
on
ticket
this.
doesn't come with water. You got to pay
Yeah.
extra for that.
Yeah.
Your baggage. The simplest way to dead the flat Earth fucking like conspiracy theorists is just send them on that Virgin fucking space flight. And just like, you see, it's a big fucking ball. Like, stop fucking with the goddamn weird fucking like threads and shit. Just-
Flat Earthers are
Yeah.
fucking just incredible. I love them.
Yeah, I feel like they know it's not, but they've just lent so much into the conspiracy world. It's like, we're just going to commit to this. We know it's not really fact. We're committing.
It's just the fact that like, where else in space have you seen? I mean, again, too, if you, it's like, and then if you're that dumb to think that everything's just a fucking like, okay, if you took an eyedropper and you squeeze it and the water comes out, it immediately turns into a ball, right? You ever do that? It doesn't turn flat. It turns into a ball as it drops.
Does it drop like flat, like a flag?
That's what you do at home when you're high.
A frisbee. It goes like just like that's like in a sense what space is, right? That's why
That's
like
a good point. I think.
I'm full of good points, dude. I'm not even a scientist.
I think it's a good point. I'm not a scientist.
I don't know a lot about points, but that sounds like a good one.
That sounds like a good point.
Yeah.
It's a good bit.
I'm not going to do the research,
A
but I
basic
think that's a good
observation.
point.
Right,
that-
yeah. Well, I'm full of those.
That's how crazy though that fucking flat earthers are. It's like
But that's
just
insane.
a general like basic
But
observation.
in a
that they're just
planet
like,
that
no.
is like I think what Earth's like 70% water, right? So you have like a dirty ball of water because there's fucking earth and dirt in there and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Naturally, it would just fucking form to that. But I also do think that the concept of hollow earth could also be possible, where there's like just a giant fucking tube that goes through it. And there might be a fucking center core, and then there's all this shit floating around it. I don't know because I've never been to any of these places. Like,
never been.
Yeah,
never been to the center of the earth.
Never been to the moon. I don't know if it's really real or not. But like, there's these things where I'm like, yeah, that could be true. I don't know. Right now, I currently think it's just a big fucking ball of water that fucking has little fucking continents on it and shit. But like, if someone says years from now, they're like, turns out there's a fucking hole in the center of the earth and there's fucking aliens living down there. Like, I read something about that years ago.
Makes sense. That seems like a good point.
Surprised. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You guys need to do a whole episode on just scientific theories, but just a very rough idea of
what
what
this episode is.
Very loose, background.
You know what? Also with
information
the shuttles and stuff that I've never understood. Thinking about it now. Have you noticed it always looks like shit inside? Like they have all the money in the world to spend on these things, but you have a rattly chair or like a metal thing. Like why can't you just make it a little bit? It's almost like it's cool.
Do you know what those things look
shuttles
like?
or any kind of spaceship? Yeah, it's a pile of shit inside.
SpaceX looks dope as fuck. SpaceX has like the Tesla fucking like monitor. It looks fucking like sick.
Oh, really?
There was like a SpaceX launch, and it was like a side by side like screen comparison. And the NASA one looks like you went down the accessory like aisle in AutoZone, and you got the toggle switches and shit, like shit that I used to fucking use to wire up an amplifier in my car when I put a car stereo in, and that's what they're sending people to space. That's why Boeing has like
it's because NASA has like no fucking funding for this shit. I was watching something and it was talking about the percentage of money that they actually get for funding is like a fucking fraction. It's like less than like 1% of what like the military gets every year, and they're like trying to like, all right, crank out fucking like a spaceship and like pull the lever and like it's all janky and shit. It's like put more duct tape on it, and then you have like someone like Tesla that comes in and they have the money to fund something like SpaceX. You're like, oh, this is what NASA could be if they had the actual funding for it. But like it's like the last thing on their fucking. The thing,
though. So like. Is SpaceX just a tax write-off? I mean, how are they getting money for that? You know what I mean? It's just an offshoot company. I mean, private investors. Because if that's the case,
we're not smart enough.
Yeah, I wish I knew. That's
there definitely. I'm sure there's definitely like an investment up front that they're losing money on. But I think also like there's probably government interest in and satellites and stuff that they're putting up, and then with all that, so I'm sure there's like a bigger end game to what they're doing.
War as far as who can do it and show that and like. They're the undercutters, you know what I mean? Like, you want a satellite? I can get you a satellite real quick.
I mean, I don't even
be under a bridge. I'll get you a satellite.
I wouldn't even say undercutting. I just don't think that there's just no like NASA's like, we got $50. So what can we do with this? And they're like, I don't know.
Put patent on the chair.
They can't even go to the moon again.
For sure. Those like
just some patent on a chair.
Seats look like people that have like shitty fucking like drag strip cars and they just strip everything out. So it's just a fucking tubular structure. And that's what a fucking like the NASA.
But that makes sense because you're trying to make it as light as possible, and it's just for one purpose, to get down a runway as quick as possible. On the spaceships, it's like at least the old shuttles. It's like, all right, it still costs you $500 million to build. Would an extra $1,000 just to make it a bit comfy inside? Like, are we really that low on money? They can't do an extra grand?
Even like the suits payload, that they wear too, like compared to NASA suits, it looks like those fucking submarine old 1950s like suits, with the clunky fucking heads and thing. And like the SpaceX ones look like a speed skater fucking outfit and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, they could have done this? Like, they just didn't have money.
To be the fat guy going up in a SpaceX.
They were like air conduct.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that. That tube that comes off your dryer, right?
It's just a prank by the scientists.
Is that a radiator hose clamp on your wrist?
You got $50 to work with. What are you going to need to do?
They should do a snakeskin
dishwashing gloves you're wearing.
Yeah, rubber dishwashing gloves, duct tape to like ducting from like your housing air conditioning.
No, you're good. Trust me. Yeah.
You're fucking going to be great. Yeah. It's flexible, right? Flexible.
Write NASA and permanent marker on here.
Yeah, it's all like hand drawn on.
Wait, I need to write the logo on real quick.
Someone got a pretty sick logo I wrote on there.
Now it's official.
It's permanent marker.
Yeah. The stark the
what are some other wild theories about space that you're not too sure about, Tony? I know you're suspicious about a lot of things.
Space. Those are really the main ones, man.
I
do find it odd though that like,
space.
Well, because here's the thing. So like the actual like concept of the moon is something that can't really be explained. It's like it's a scientific anomaly because like the moon is actually 1/4 of the size of Earth, right? And then its distance from the planet Earth is exactly enough space to then have a solar eclipse possible. And the distance, so the sun is 400 times the size of the moon. Right. So it's all in quarters, right? Just the way it all kind of works is just like.
Wait, I thought the sun is a lot bigger than that. Because isn't the sun almost like 1,000,000 times bigger than Earth?
I might be missing a decimal point.
I love it. No, please keep going.
There's like,
there's truths in there. It's just trying to decipher which one is. That's definitely true. And then the other one's like, but he's getting somewhere.
Yeah.
The sun is 2 times bigger than Earth.
Would you believe this?
It's like there's like a real scientist
twice the size of
that
Earth,
actually knows it's like pulling their fucking hair out listening to this. Like,
I have a high school diploma.
Because they're fucking morons.
Yeah, and I probably shouldn't have that. I get it revoked after this podcast. You no longer.
No, it's good. This is like the YouTube retention on this episode is going to be great. It's just going to be a bunch of stressed scientists. Like, I can't turn it off because I need to see where this is going.
Yeah.
If you're a scientist and you know a lot about all the sciencey stuff, please come on this podcast and educate us.
What if you actually just came up with a theory where like, oh my God, he just fucking nailed that thing we've been trying to understand for 100 years.
You Terrence Howard this thing. And just,
like, bring me the whiteboard.
What about the other side of the moon that you never see?
That's where the alien base is. They think it might be actually kind of a fucking like an oddly shaped thing, like. But again, I joke about this.
It's an oddly shaped thing.
Yeah, like kind of like a teardrop, basically.
Isn't like the moon just a bunch of like the shit that like after like the Earth and like something else collided, it just like grabbed all.
That's like in theory, but that doesn't make any sense because how it would be rounded and shit that there's no atmosphere to fucking have it like sanded off and shit.
I don't know.
Here's the thing though, Eric. Back to the the conspiracy theories, right? So the Death Star theory of the moon is, right? Ooh. So every crater on the moon, doesn't matter how wide the diameter is, they all have the same depth, right? It doesn't make any sense because it should have the same impact crater to be relative to the dimension, but they're just kind of like, it's almost like it's a tennis ball and it just bounces. So I have like a stamp in the space dust and shit. But there again, too, like I say, like it should be moving though, because if you throw a pebble at a beach ball in a pool, it fucking spins. Yet this thing's getting fucking pelted all the time. It just kind of sits there like, nope, I ain't moving. It's fucking sitting here. And it's just like, does it have afterburners, like little jets to keep it on fucking track? Like it doesn't make any sense how it's in every fucking painting you've ever seen in your entire life has all the craters in the same place. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Science.
However, also too, the Apollo mission when they land on the moon, when they're flying off and they detach the fucking afterburners and the base fell, it like made a ringing like a bell for like an hour. They're just like, oh, that's cool. It's just this fucking weird, chiming noise that like happened when we fucking left the base of the fucking space thing.
You've been speaking shit for the last 20 minutes. You know what? You might be right about the moon. I watched a movie once where it was actually an alien civilization from millions of years ahead of us who put a base in the moon. It was the guy from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That was in it.
That's actually a documentary.
Chubby dragons on there.
Yeah.
And they were controlling everything, but they were hiding in the moon, but one of the astronauts got in there.
Here's my thing. At the end of the day, I still have to go to work tomorrow. What the fuck am I? You know what I mean? It's not going to be like, this is insane. This is ludicrous. I'm no longer doing things.
Ludicrous?
Yeah.
Oh, I think meant it's ludicrous.
Yeah. Ludicrous actually owns the moon.
Ludicrous
No, but it's just like one of those
moon.
things where it's like, it really doesn't matter to me. I fucking it's still kind of like sometimes there's more light at night because the moon's a full moon. Sometimes there's less. And I don't know why it only shows one side of it, but like, I'm going to keep on moving on my path and I got to go pick my kid up after this podcast.
You don't trust it.
There's all this shit. Yeah.
It's a bunch of fucking bullshit.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love the conviction and everything right there.
Just being, ignorance is bliss. Just
what do you think about Saturn's rings?
I don't think about them. I don't give a shit. Too far removed.
Guys, you've got a theory about it all.
I don't give a shit.
Think about it for next time.
Like somebody comes back from space.
I don't like rings. That's why I don't wear them. All right.
Nice.
Someone comes back from Mars from this, like exploration and stuff, and like gives all this great information back and tells Tony, he's like, I don't give a shit.
Who gives a fuck shit?
You see the gas prices right now?
Price of an egg.
That's the first thing you say.
Bring gas back from Mars? What the fuck are you going over there for?
Did you hear about the gas prices?
Unless you're going to go there and retrieve some fucking thing that's going to solve all the problems here, then there's no point in going there. You're just fucking like, hey, I know there's like a whole, it's the same thing as like, doing a paint job on a house that's on fire. It's just like, what are you doing? Like, fix the actual problem here and then move on to fucking space exploration.
But this planet will eventually be gone. Like, but it's like 1 billion years or something like that. It'll eventually be gone.
That, for sure.
Right, for sure. Unless we figure out how to like live forever or like use AI.
That's more terrifying the singularity in fucking having your consciousness transplanted into a fucking robot or a fucking hard drive is
accidentally
the
into a
scariest
sex
thing
doll,
for me
that would be
possible,
terrifying.
because like that's like, dude, you know what that is? Like,
No!
see, that doesn't go well, and you got like a glitchy fucking transplant. Now you're just some fried fucking like cross-wired fucking simulation. You're stuck in like a fucking repeat Twitch or something. Like no one's gonna know. Like you're gonna be like talk to the fucking guy that put you in there. You're just kind of stuck in there, and remember, like, I hope that went well. Like, fuck that, dude.
Or like you just repeat like emotion, like for like eternity, like me picking this up and
Tony's
drinking
theory
and
on Parkinson's
like forever.
disease. That's what he thinks that is.
Yeah.
It's just a glitch
Transplants that kind
by someone else.
Well, we are out of time.
Nice. Oh, we are.
Yeah, it's a very informative podcast.
That was
There's
a
whole bunch
fun
of-
one.
Yeah, let's
There's a
come
whole
back
bunch
with
of
another
shit.
science episode.
Yeah.
Well, there's so much of other topics I wanted to talk to you about that we
We can be
get
on
to.
your podcast too, Charlie.
You can be on my
Charlie,
podcast.
You can
Oh,
serve
yeah, I
here.
do.
Charlie
Yeah.
Clark has a
Over there.
podcast.
Yeah.
Everyone,
I have one now, yeah.
Yeah.
A mighty 2 episodes if you want to check them
what's
out.
the name of the podcast?
It's called Charlie's Room. I don't know which camera I'm looking at.
Look at all
That
of
one.
them.
It's an interview podcast. I think I might do some solo stuff soon just because I can't be bothered to keep booking guests.
They're a pain in the ass, aren't
They're
they?
a pain in the ass. And then, I went to some fancy meeting with a guy the other day. I'm going to be very vague
Very,
so
very
they
discreet,
don't know.
yeah.
But they were showing me how to do it. I'll show you guys, actually.
How to
They
do
gave me
podcasts?
Mr. Beast's handbook, the secret handbook. I have
Oh.
it. But anyway, they showed me all the
Well, you
algorithms.
ruined
Oh,
the
that
secret,
was
yeah.
that was yesterday, right? Oh.
No, because I'm keeping very vague about
Yeah,
it. Because I'm
right.
sitting there, I'm like, the dude, he's such a nice guy, but I'm zoning out. He's all right. So you see how the retention falls off here, and this is because of that and that. And I'm just like, I
Would've been
don't
nice if you
care.
shared
I know
that.
it's
I feel-
important, but I don't care.
I feel like that. Like, if you give guys like us all that information, we'll just be like, I don't fucking care.
You fix it for me, right? So you'll fix it for me. Yeah, that's
give a
my
This
shit,
is
man.
how you make this successful. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It'll fix itself.
Fuck you, nerd.
Anyway,
Let's
there's a
go away.
podcast. It's
Yeah,
called
walk it
Charlie's Room. You can check it out. There's an interview of a porn star you will recognize, even though you'll pretend you don't. And then, because you've seen a lot of his movies, trust me. And then a famous YouTuber called Daniel Thrasher. He's very cool, very talented. And it seems to be doing okay. I haven't really promoted it, but it seems to be doing all right. I'll get these guys on at some point.
Yeah.
That's soon, actually. Might as well.
Yeah,
We'll do it soon.
why not?
It'll be fun, actually. We can do the science episode.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we must
Science.
my notes. Yeah.
Just-
we'll dress up like
And
scientists.
I'll spell science
Yeah,
wrong
I'm
in
more
the title.
like
We'll dress up as scientists.
yeah.
Each pick a scientist.
Done.
I'm
Absolutely.
Albert Einstein.
I'm gonna be Bill Nye.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I knew you were going to say that.
You can't be
How far,
blackface.
how far into the character are you going?
I will not do blackface.
The views are down.
If you do, you got to go full Robert Downey Jr.
All right. Anyway.
The guy played another scientist. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You
been fun.
can follow me at Tony Klein Comedian on Instagram for anything you want to know about me, kid photos, comedy show
know
updates.
about me.
Kid photos.
I don't know, some DIY bills.
Your thoughts on science.
me cracking the code of science. Eric, where can people find you?
You can find me on this podcast. You go to the Eric and Tony Show for YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Post 60-second clips every single day. You can listen to the full audio podcast on Spotify every Monday and the full visual video on YouTube every Monday as well. Everything will be uploaded. You can also go to the ericandtonyshow.com to purchase a t-shirt or a beer glass or something to help support the channel. No one has done that yet. Thank you. Except for myself.
Throw that bit in. Fake it till you make
Eric's
it.
bitter.
Oasis,
Yeah,
remember?
yeah. Thank
Pretend
you.
you've sold
We're
1,000.
running out of some beer mugs,
Thanks
guys.
for
So
the-
get your orders in now. Get your orders in now because you want them for the holidays.
They are
You better get
flying
to.
off
Yeah.
the shelves.
Yeah.
Just got to de-dust them
Mainly
before
because
you
they're
send
moving
them
more
out.
product in that shelf.
Yeah, there's so much product on the shelves. The shelves are breaking.
Yeah.
We need to buy more structural support for the fucking shelves. You can
Poor Eric's
also,
self-esteem.
yeah, you can go to that to help support the show. I also have a couple little side deals I do within.
Yeah, black market mugs.
Yeah, I got some. I got some little side deals. So I make T-shirts. It's for my dog, and I have like dog shirts. I have a miniature dachshund. So you can go to shortdogsdesigns.com, and it'll take you to all the T-shirts and hats and stuff. A lot of the stuff I wear. You can also go to adventuredumb.com and find hats and shirts and stuff like outdoor apparel kind of a stuff. And then you can also go to the Adventure Dumb website and go to cool t-shirts. And I have some cool scientists on there. I have Nikola
Nice.
Tesla.
Oh.
Ooh, we need to talk about him.
yeah.
That's who you should go as.
Yeah. Oh, Nikola
Science
Tesla.
podcast,
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Maybe
you should
I already kind
You
of
should
look
get
like
Nicholas Tesla
he's
on the
Croatian.
podcast.
I might actually change mine. You go as Bill and I'll be fucking Nikola Tesla.
You kind of look like Nikola
I do,
Tesla.
right?
You could do that,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah. Just put the right
I'm as
clothes on.
smart as him too, you know.
Of course. That's why I want to get you on the podcast.
Yeah, dude. I got some ideas.
I got some ideas.
I'm figuring things out. All right. Till next time.
So thank you again, Charlie.
Thank you. That was fun.
Thank you, Charlie.
That's it. That's the podcast. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Peace.